Hello ladies and mental Jen, and welcome to another replay cast. Today we're looking at the game in the FV4202, the British Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank, aka the Prius. Why the Prius? Well, because the front lights of this tank look like the lights on the Prius, and because it's slow as shit. At least, well, it kind of always used to be slow as shit, but in the next patch they're actually planning to buff this to actually give it some decent top speed, so that could be quite interesting, but in this patch it is still shit. Top speed of 40 is really fucking annoying for a medium tank that doesn't really have that much armor to show for it, has an annoyingly long aiming time and a really bad DPM for a tier 8 medium. Also, we're playing one of probably the worst maps in the game, aka the highway, aka the fuck you, you suck dick map. Absolutely dreadful map. Annoying as shit to play. Generally, the team with more mediums win. There is some, obviously, distortions from that, but generally, the team that has the control over the field and just execute it properly afterwards is gonna have no trouble winning this at all. But since we had nobody going to the field apart from like 2 tanks, we didn't even bother. There's also one arty that's just gonna shit on everybody like that IKV-90B there on the field, so that's generally why we don't go there, especially as in a tank as slow as this. Instead, we're brawling in the city with a tank that has no DPM, that has 230 alpha at tier 8, which is quite hilarious actually. But we do nail our first shot through the fence, so that works out well for me. The 5100 is gonna try to chase that D54 down. I was trying to get the shot there, but that's not gonna happen. The 5100 should be able to finish that off though, so it should be fine. And here again, I can nail another shot through the fence, so things going pretty well for me. I mean, I still haven't done any damage, of course, because you know 230 per shot. But we do manage to track this Panther 88, and this should be. I mean, if he doesn't want to use a repair kit here, he's gonna die because you know his repair speed is clearly too bad to repair this, so, you know, we're just farming him away, rolling high with our first 2 shots, which is only gonna mean one thing. We're not gonna kill him. Of course we are. 212. Fuck you, game. Fuck me, I guess, even more, but actually we are able to reload for that kill anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Our team, meanwhile, has managed to, well, pretty much lose this game 2-5 already. I mean, it's always to be expected. If you don't have a lot of people playing on the field, you're always gonna lose that. The camping positions are just not good enough to be justified, really, and it's not that hard to outspot them, especially if they have overwhelming advantage on the flank, which they did. But first things we gotta do, we need to finish off the players playing the city in the enemy team and actually get the shot there in the Tiger 2, which is rather nice, and now it is kind of time to go back. Still a Black Prince here, and the Scorpion is somewhere around the place as well, but it's more important for us to turn back than it is to shoot this Black Prince. If we can get some shots on him while on our way back, we'll try to get those, but it is not that important. Well, it's definitely not as important as getting back to the base in time, but then again, with the tank as slow as this, it can be quite a pain in the ass, and also the aiming time, as you'll see, once you stop, is really shitty for a tank that hits only for 230. Then again, it does have really good pan, which you do notice every once in a while when you fight tier 9s and 10s. The aiming time definitely makes a difference, and this Bulldog is way closer than I expected him to be, but doesn't look at me, and it seems that nobody else really wants to shoot me either. The enemy team did start a quick cap, but they stopped for some reason. We do have this Tiger 2 here we might shoot at. I don't really want to sit in the open while doing that, and we are getting spotting again. That shortcut actually paid off very well for me. Didn't get that last spotting bit, but we did do the damage there, so it works out fine for me. And now Centurion, well, no, not Centurion, Leopard PTA and a T44 on this side, along with probably what Action X and the Patriot should be close as well. And yeah, we managed to bounce a Leopard prototype with a great penetration of this gun, so cry every time, I guess. So T32 is in the cap, the T44 Leopard are playing close. We still have no idea where that Patriot is. And the Centurion is already to the left. We do get another shot into this Leopard though, so things are looking alright for me at the moment. It well, things were looking alright for me for the moment until that Patriot gets spotted, and now I'm just fucked. I needed to get out of that position because I know I can't do anything to the Patriot in that position, so we're just relocating, trying to get some different angles, and this is looking actually really shitty for us at the moment. We need to be pushing on the left side of this ridge, or not even this ridge, the next ridge. We need to just flank on the left, just ignore the Patriot, and make the Leopard sweat for it on the other side, but I can't really do much from here. Trying to pick the Leopard since he's shooting other people, but this tank is just too slow for that, and this Patriot shot is gonna go full potato because I pulled it way too late. STRV 103 tries to push up, and he actually can. There's not really much they can do to him. We trade another, well, we don't trade. The Leopard shoots me in the face again because the aiming time on this gun is absolutely terrible, and yeah, the armor is non-existent, so we get shot in the face, and this actually could end this game right here. If the 5100 doesn't get the reset, we're pretty much done. And again, look at this fucking aiming time for 230 damage. That's just sad, man. Anyways, the 5100 does get the reset, and we do get to pick up the Patriot. I don't even know how the fuck did that Leopard hit me, but luckily we bounced, and here's a great example of potato shooting. Kind of a mess with the server reticle, I imagine, but still I should definitely do better than that. We should be able to pick the Leopard now up since he already shot at the STRV, and you know, that's that taken care of, I guess. Now the T-32 in our cap circle, Nardi in there. Probably cap circle is the last two guys left alive. Should have gone for the hull shot there. So some really bad shooting there, uncharacteristically for me in these replays. Generally the gun is not great, but I pulled a lot of shots that were really far from even hitting, or really far from even having a chance to hit the enemies. So that's a rather shitty play by me, but at this point we're still winning and still doing somewhat fine. So, you know, not too big of a deal. And again, a pretty bad mistake that could have cost me my life. Then again, the T-32 is shooting HE, and he's also missed. So, yeah, we'll be able to pick him up here on 7 kills. I kind of thought this game ended, and as you noticed, the STRV actually tried to shoot me there. But there's still Artie that we might be able to pick up for our Redley Walters, and maybe after that the STRV will actually kill me for sure. Leopard actually spots the Artie, so our chances to get there are rather low. Still obviously possible, as the Leopard is actually trying to cap instead of go for the kill on the Artie. So we have all the chances. We're actually going to be the first one to get in range with the Artie from, you know, 3 of us that are on this flank. And unless the Leopard picks the Artie up himself, we should actually get a good shot here, and that's exactly what happens. We do pick up the Artie. And of course afterwards we get team killed by our own STRE. Want to send any PMs, there is his name. And let's look at the end plates. Alright, so here's the end plate. Ace Tanker, 7,735 damage done. Redley Walters Top Gun, we did 3,008 damage, assisted for 2,542, and obviously picked up 8 kills, which is pretty much the only reason why this is an Ace Tanker game. And it just showcases how important kills are for your experience. 1,663 base experience while getting killed at the end by that shitlord in his fucking TD as well. A lot of potato shots by me, a lot of uncharacteristic bad aim shots, really. I mean, there's a lot of shots that I should have just hit instead of missed. At least, you know, had a chance to hit because I aimed properly. But in the end, we still made 97,000 credits, so a decent profit for the Prius. Still an absolute piece of shit tank, but every dog has its day in World of Tanks. And I hope you guys enjoyed this replay cast, and I'll see you on the next one.